One of the fundamental powers of the Attorney General is to bring lawsuits.
But Iowa Attorney General Tom Miller says lawmakers are threatening that power by trying to take away his ability to join multi-state lawsuits. Under a bill passed by both GOP-controlled houses, Miller, a Democrat, would need the governor, legislature, or executive council to sign off on out-of-state litigation. Its sponsor, Representative Gary Worthen, says this comes in part because Miller has challenged President Trump, but not former President Obama, in a number of lawsuits and has joined legal briefs supporting Planned Parenthood.
If he had not initiated the actions outside of the state that were completely contrary to the wishes of the legislature and the governor, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
But Miller argues this bill is an overreach that will keep him from doing his job.
Democratic attorney generals are going to check the Trump administration. Republican attorney generals sued the Obama administration, but not now. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's part of separation of powers.
He also says this proposal could keep Iowans from being part of big multi-state settlements if he doesn't get approval, like a recent case won against Wells Fargo.
There's a potential reach well beyond the Trump administration.
Save for a 4-year stretch in the early 90s, Miller has been AG since 1979. He's the longest-serving attorney general in the U.S. and was reelected in a landslide last year. Republicans didn't field a candidate. That's part of his case.
I have to run every 4 years, and voters have overwhelmingly agreed that they like what I'm doing.
I asked Worthen what he thought of Miller's tenure.
He's done an excellent job. As I said earlier, the tobacco settlement, the Wells Fargo settlement has brought a lot of money into the state, but we just feel as a group at this point in time that he has overstepped his bounds.
The bill now heads to the governor's desk. She was non-committal at her weekly news conference Tuesday.